Hello everyone, it's been a while again. That's how I always start this off, isn't it? Witter Quilt 11, block 7 I believe. I think. Is that what I wrote down? That's what I wrote down, block 7. So we've got 6 previous blocks behind me there. So it's coming on. They're all a little bit random colour wise, aren't they? Except the poppies in there. But there we go. Next one. So I thought this was really quite cute. It's a bit off centre because you've turned this bit that way around. All right, so we're going to do 2 again. This is actually really very simple because it's in 4 units. All right, but you have to be aware. Let me put it up close. If you don't want these 2 fabrics to be the same next to each other, so there and there, you need to transpose them when you're doing your blocks. Okay, so the pattern has been done. I've written it out. It's a traditional block, can't remember the name of it, I have to say. That's been and gone out the brain since I made these ones. So we have a pattern, and I've actually put down here that you need to make sure that 2 go one way colour wise and 2 go the other way colour wise, if that makes sense. So you do really seriously need to look at your colour placements. There'll be lots of photos on Facebook over in Patchwork Witterings for you that you can see how that's working. So because these 2 came up fairly similar at a distance, I did another one. There we go. So we're going to do 2 anyway, but I did different colours. So I've got blue's my basic, and then you can probably see quite clearly here at the top you've got 2 different colours. All right, so all of them are odd other than the blue. And then I had a bit of a I wonder what if moment. So I got on my phone on my little app and I've multiplied it by loads to see what it looks like as a quilt on its own, because I actually really quite like this one. I think as a scrap quilt that would be fab, and then you could just keep either the centres one colour or one of the outsides, and then they will connect and make a whopping great quilt. I think that would look really good. I quite like the idea of this, so all random except for, I want to say this, it's a lopsided star sort of thing, isn't it? I don't know, I can't remember the name of it, I'm sorry. Yeah, so it's made in 4 sections. Okay, remember you've got to do your colour placements opposite each other, so 2 and 2 sets. Okay, I use templates because that's me. All right, so what I did was I drew out my square as it needed to be, yeah, and then chopped them out, drew round them, okay, on the back of my fabric, added me 1/4 of an inch, and I used the lines to stitch on. Obviously if you want to use your rotary cutter, you need to make sure your seam allowances are in, then you're really accurate. All right, so the sizes again will be on the pattern. What I will say is you need to remember, okay, that gets it round the right way so that you can see what I'm trying to talk about. Duh. Right, so that is opposite to that. Okay, they are not the same thing. So when you're cutting out, you've definitely got 3 different shapes that you're cutting for each section. All right, don't get fooled and think, oh, that's all right, it's all the same, because it won't fit. All right, but you do need to make sure that your colorways, you have 2 of one and 2 of the other, and they swap round. All right, there we go. That's this one. Yeah, as I say, I've done up a photo of it as a big quilt, or I don't know that it's a photo. I've used a photo to multiply anyway. You have a little look over on Facebook in Patchwork Witterings in my group. All right, everybody's welcome to join in there. I'll also probably post it over obviously on my page, and quite possibly on Instagram as well. All right, so any questions, as normal, ask them in the Wittering group. Okay, I'm more than happy to answer anything, but if you message me or try to contact me direct, stands a chance it'll be a little while until I get back to you, because I'm a bit busy at the minute. We've got the mystery quilt going on. It's fabulous. I am so pleased. It came back from the Long Armour Friday. Yes, yeah, Friday, 2 days ago. I went and picked that up from Sarah, who's up at Ambleside Quilting, and she does my long arming for me. And she's done a cracking job on it. I can't tell you what it is. The bits of photos that you may have seen might indicate a daisy here and there. Let's just say that. And they're popping out and they're just looking fabulous. I am so pleased with this one. It's not too late if you want to join in. The patterns will be available. Okay, so you could use your own fabrics. If you wanted a fabric pack, I would have to make substitutes with 1 or 2 of the fabrics because we've run out now. Having said that, if you wanted a different complete colourway, give me a shout and I'll see what I can put together for you. But I love it. I shouldn't say it's me. I say this all the time. It's my own quilt. I love it. It's really looking good, and all the ladies taking part so far. We've had 1 month. Month 2 has literally only just gone out. This is why I say if you want to join in, just shout. I can get you in there and start you off. All right, it's fab. What everybody's doing is fab. I'm so pleased. There's a couple of different colourways, and although you get your fabric kit, you can place your fabrics where you want them, not where I put them. So things, yeah, they're all different. It's lovely. I like things to be different, as you probably realise. So what else has been going on in life? I actually did a quilt show last week. That's the first one in about 6 months. Very pleased to be out and about again. It was at the New Grosvenor show at Newton Abbot. So my local one. So I was teaching there, a couple of different classes each day. Full, lovely, good fun. There was a couple of quieter ones on the first day, but then yeah, we had some good sessions. So we were doing crazy patchwork by hand, but having said that, I've done half the work for you already before you get there so that you get to play. And we were doing Japanese folded patchwork with my templates, so that all good. All right, so the next show that I'm doing will be at the end of this month, 30th, 31st and 1st of April, and that's at Exeter Craft for Crafters, but I think they've changed the name of it this year for Stitching for All, I believe. But I'll be teaching on stand again, and we'll be doing crazy patchwork bags again. All right, so good fun. Once you know how to make these little drawstring bags that I've done you've got a handout basically, and it's got the pattern on and how to do it for any size you want. All good. So yeah, that's actually going to be really good fun, and I'm really looking forward to seeing everybody. It's been a bit of a while and a bit of a time, but there we are. It's all good, and I shall be out to I don't know what order they're in because my brain's not really with it. Sandown Quilt Show, and I'll be at Malvern. Where else? Not sure at the minute. I think they're the two. Oh, obviously NEC for Festival of Quilts. You'll find me on the Kaleidoscope book stand. You probably, those that go, know that that's where I park myself, and we help each other out there, which is fabulous. It's a good arrangement. Malvern, I'll be on her stand as well. Or I say hers. Her is Susan from Kaleidoscope Books. Yeah, good fun. There we are. That's sort of a basic catch up. Paul's doing sewing machine servicing now again a little bit. He still can't do his full job, so he's just doing a bit here and there. We're doing pitch framing. If anybody needs pitch framing, if you're local to us, if you want to come in for a class, give me a shout. If you want a workshop proper, give me a shout. If you want me to come to you, that'd be lovely. Give me a shout for your groups, or I can do talks and workshops or whatever you want. I know I'm off to the Isle of Wight at some point, and I'm down to Kent for a retreat. And then we're back over to Mevagissey for our own private retreat. There's all sorts of things going on, so just give me a shout if I can come and play, if you'd like me to entertain you or to teach you. All right. Tom the cat is just trying to get out the door. I think he thinks I've been yippering long enough. I've only done about 9.5 minutes. I think that's probably more than enough to bore you with. We're coming on. We're getting there. There's one more big block to do, and then it's a putting it together with little things and stuff going on. If I can remember what the plan was, I got it written down somewhere. We'll be all right. So, love to everybody. I hope you're all well. Stay well. Be happy. Enjoy your stitching and your creativity. And yeah, be lovely.